So have you ever ordered a wig and you were just waiting with anticipation to get it? It was a new style. You were so excited. And when you got it, you went, what did I order? Did they send me the right thing? Stay tuned. Hi, it's Barbara. Welcome back to my wig gig. Have you ever ordered a wig and you were just really excited because it was a new style and it was actually a new color for you? You hadn't tried that out yet and you thought, oh, I think that might work for me. And you just were so excited to get it. And then the mail comes, you open up the box, and what do you find? Something like this. So what is this wig that I'm talking about? This happens to be Flirting with Fashion by Raquel Welch. And this is the color Iced Granita, number 5161. I'm going to do a spin so you can see all of this color. This was something that I didn't expect. I thought that it would have a more peppered look all around, and to my amazement, it was so white on the top. And the peppering was down at the bottom. So let me do a spin so you can see this. She ended up being a really cute wig, but when I first took her out of the box and I shook her up and I put her on, it was like, oh my Lord, this has so much hair on top. It is so much hair all over. I don't know if I can make this work or not. Was this the right choice? Actually, it was. It turned out to be a really cute style. Yes, it's got a lot of hair, and I still am thinking about possibly thinning it because it's a lot of hair. But that's what kind of gives it this style, though, too. Now, when I first saw that stock photo, the hair was tucked behind the ears, and it was feathered up, and I saw this profile and I just thought, oh my God, that is so cute. But when I got it and I put it on and I had all this hair just crazy around, I'm like, this looks like a bob. It doesn't look like that photograph at all. Well, that's because it is a bob. And it just needed to be played with and worked. So, I mean, I can wear it like that photo. Or I can wear it in other ways. I can pull it down around my face. I can pull these bangs down a little bit more in front of me. You can get really some different looks with this wig. She's got a great lace front on her, so it blends really well into your scalp. And because she's got a full mono top, that you can now have your hairline actually showing. And because I don't have much hair on top and it's already about this color, it really actually works really well because you can see the pink of my scalp like the pink of my face. Again, there's a lot of things that you can do with this wig. You can use your comb and you can do a part with it. I will usually just gently pull it through the hair fibers because it is so thick. And this is heat friendly as far as the fibers go. So you do have that soft feel with it. Now, I have done a couple things with this wig because when I got it, there was so much hair and these bangs were really long. So I cut them just a little bit so that they would graze my eyebrows because that's where I like it. And again, I can pull this back. I can just do a fluff up. and I can be out the door in the morning. Or if I want to do something a little more dramatic, I can, just finger play with it. You can use product with this wig. And again, you can bring this down into the front of your face. You can even tamp this back portion down. For a different look. You can, again, because of this great hairline, just put your fingers through it. If you wanted to wear it back off of your face, you could. I don't particularly look very good with my hair off my face, so I tend to use something like the little bristles of my brush to just pull some of those bangs down, because I do look better with bangs. But very playful. And then I might just pull out a little wispies here. And you can get some really cute looks with this. So let's talk about this color, Iced Granita. When I read the description of this color, it read, and I will read this, lightest gray progresses to deep gray at the nape. I'm like, okay, that sounds good. Light gray to deep gray. Let's try that. And then when you look at the photograph of the color on the website, I didn't really get so much a color of gray as I did. It showed literally some light, very pale blondes in there, and platinum kind of color. And you really didn't see any kind of gray at all. So I figured, okay, it's a little misleading. I can deal with that. This color is what's known as RL 5161. And the 51, I'm going to say the 61 is actually the white. And then the 51 must be getting into this darker gray color. But it's kind of funny because, I mean, I've bought 5660s and they're lighter than this color. So 51 must be the darker of the grays. Just like I think in when you get into like 44, 46, 48, they are deeper grays. Now, the thing about gray is when you're blonde and then you start to turn gray, your hair, it doesn't have this salt and pepper kind of look to it. It's really quite subtle. And so I did find that 5660 is really close to what my hair color has grayed out at. But I wanted to try something different, and I also liked the fact that this was a new style, and so I was so excited to get something that might be a little bit different. It would be in my color range, and I just, thought this was going to be the wig. I can't say that it is. I do like it. I have worn it quite a bit. And I liked the style. It just took a little while to get used to it. Now, I decided also that because this color was so stark that maybe I would try it in another color if something came available that I could afford. And I found one on Sister Wigs, their wigscloseout.com, and I was pretty excited that I could find it in another color, and it was a lot less money. So I mean, I was saving myself some money because this is in my book, a fairly expensive wig, and so many colors had already been sold out. So let's try something a little different as well. So I got the RL 1222. SS, which is the SS Cappuccino. And so I got it in another color. Now I knew that going in, I was probably getting a wig that maybe had been a return, or it had been used in a review, or something. So I got it in this other color, and you can see this is the SS Cappuccino. I'm going to show it to you a little bit here up close so you can see it. And I'll put it on for you when I show you the inside of the cap, so you can see this on. She's very cute too, and the color is it's a little darker than I would normally go for, but in the day, you know, I actually, when I was in college, my hair had gone dark, and maybe to about this degree, but it's cute, and I didn't mind trying it in a different color and just seeing if, you know, this whole thing of all this hair was still going to repeat itself. So I'm going to put this on so you can see it on, and then we're going to go through the inside construction of the cap. I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back, and I have put on the SS Cappuccino, and you can see she doesn't look as full as the Iced Granita, and that's because this hair is so much darker. But I think also that this may have been a wig that got played with because it just seems like she doesn't have as much hair on the top as this one, and her bangs are, I think they got steamed over a little bit differently. So it's just slightly different, and it's still a cute wig. I do enjoy the style, but again, you know, I am talking that a little change, a little thinning out, maybe, you know, could change some things on it. Although in respects, I do like the fullness of this. So first of all, let's look at the color, the Iced Granita. So you can see this is really white on top. And when I first opened that box, that's all I saw was the white. And I thought, whoa, that just doesn't fit any of that description of that color that I saw on the website. And then, of course, I pulled it out and I saw this in the back, and I'm like, well, that's really different as well. But that color is, I mean, if you had dark hair and you went gray, there's your salt and pepper right down here. And there's your gray, you know, it's graduating to that. It is underneath, but this top layer is all this soft white. Now, I know plenty of women who they were darker when we were younger, and they went gray and then white much sooner than I did. And literally, this is kind of what they went through. So I get it, and I accept that. Again, I think a better color for me is something like the 5660, or in John Renault, the 101 F48T, or F48 101, I can't remember the number, but it's called Martini, and that's just about perfect. So, you know, better color for me, just being that I was blonde, and even though this is a light brown, not bad. It works well with like my eyebrows that I have. I haven't even done anything to my eyebrows today. You know, no eyebrow pencil or anything to them. This is just their natural color. So this is a really unique color. So if you want gray, and or you went white on top and had the darker hair, you know, this is a really, I think, a really good color for you then. Now, let's look at the inside of this. And she has a full monofilament top. There's that little band of silicone that's really nice to place, you know, in strategically up there in your head to, especially if you don't have hair. I still wear a wig grip, and I glue my wig grip to my head because otherwise the wig grip will slide around, the wig will slide around, and I don't need that. But then you have, you know, that Raquel Welch lace front, pretty signature on it. Now with the white and very minimal grayish hairs in here, I mean, you really get a good looking hairline on this. We've got the felt ear tabs. It is open machine wefted with that, I think it's True Life 2, that silicone coated weave. The wefts go across, the weaves go down, and that silicone coated, so it helps to grip on your head as well. We have Velcro adjusters on this, and just no extended nape, just a velvet band. Now, one thing that's interesting about this wig for me as well, generally Raquel Welch will run pretty large on me. This one seems to fit me really close. There's still room, still some gap in the cap up here, but all in all, fits me really quite well. And I have a very small head. My circumference is only about 21 and a quarter when I have that wig grip on. And then just my measurements from, you know, my forehead to my crown is very short, and same with down. And then I have barely any back of my head, you know, and where's that occipital bone? So anyway, it fits me really well. There is, if you have a larger head or an average size head, you've got a lot of stretch in this cap that, you know, you're going to be able to wear this without any problems at all. So just a really nice, beautiful cap. Therefore, you know, you've got the higher price point because you've got the monofilament top, you've got the lace front, you've got the velvet ear tabs. Those are the things that put a little more money into the price point on this wig. But if you can find it on sale, you know, go for it, because she's a nice wig. She really wears pretty well. She's a cute style, and I think you'd be satisfied. So what are the specs on Flirting with Fashion? We've gone through the color, and we have a pretty good representation of what Iced Granita and 5161 is all about. This is part of the Fall 2020 collection for Raquel Welch, so we know it's a newer wig, and it is an average size cap. She has a lace front and a monofilament top. She has the true to life heat-friendly synthetic fibers, so you can use heat tools on this for styling. You can curl it up if you want to, or you can straighten it out, whatever is going to work best for you. The front on this is 4.5 inches. The sides and the back are 6 inches. The back here is 3.5 inches. The nape, you've got 2 inches here. She has a product weight of 3.28 ounces. She's, according to the kinds of wigs that I wear, generally I'm wearing more pixies. They are much lighter in weight. They're generally 2 ounces or less. So the 3.28, 3.25 ounces, not bad. I can feel the weight, especially up at the top, because again, this hair is, there's a lot of it. And again, I might thin it out. I don't know. I like it for what it is, and pretty satisfied with what I have here. So sometimes your expectations on a wig can really be altered, and you can be in for a surprise when you receive one. Now, it is your option to go, no, I don't want that, I'm sending it back. And I almost did that when I had opened the box and I saw the color, because I thought, did they send me the right wig? And when I pulled it out and like I said, I gave it a little shake and everything, shook it upside down, put it on my head, and I'm like, this thing is wild. What did I get? Well, I am one of those people that I don't give up easily on something. And so I thought, I'm going to do what I can. I want to see if I can get that style and look that was in that photograph that inspired me to get this in the first place. And I think I've done all right with it. Uh, Pretty much I can get that look with this wig and others as well. So if you are looking at wigs online and you look at the stock photos, before I purchased this, I didn't watch any reviews. So I really was kind of in for a treat when I got this. Although I have watched reviews on this, and I still look at the wig on other people and it doesn't look anything like that stock photo did, and it didn't look, I mean, none of them have done it in this color. So at least ones that I haven't seen that yet. I mean, I'm not saying that other wig have been shown in this Iced Granita, but I just had never seen this color before. So yeah, some little surprises there, but so what? It's okay. And I think I've made her work for me, and I enjoy her. Well, I hope that you got something out of this review, and maybe this is a wig that you will seriously look at and want to purchase for yourself. I think if you do, I think you will like her. Again, it is something that, you got to expect the unexpected. But again, I made her work. I didn't give up on her, and I'm enjoying her and glad that I stuck with her. So if you got something out of this wig review, I think that's wonderful. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. And if you like my channel, please subscribe to it if you haven't already. And thank you to those of you who have subscribed to me. I really thank you for waiting for this review, because I know that I said a few weeks back that I was going to do a review on it, and I just did not have, unfortunately, the time to be able to sit down and do a review for you. So I'm glad that I got a chance to do it. I hope that you enjoy it. And until the next time, I hope that you have a wonderful day. Thanks again for watching.